Hello, everybody. I hope you're all well and that you're having a lovely weekend. I hope that you had a lovely week with all the powerful energy that was around with the eclipse energy and the new moon and Mercury retrograde. Loads going on, loads going on. So I hope you're doing lots of positive affirmations. I'll repeat it every time I come on, and lots of good stuff for your soul. So I'm here to do your card revealed, and I am going to start off by doing your or reading your astrology for the week. See what's going on up there. Okay, so this is April 24th, 30th. God, how did that happen? Is it? God, it is. Wow. I had to think twice about that. Okay. Yes, we are coming to the end of April. Mad stuff. Okay, I'll clear my throat so I can read clearly for you. All right, so April 24th to 30th. On Monday, there is a tendency to escape into a dreamland as a means of coping with stress. If you insist on putting things off or denying they even exist, you may need to pay the piper later in the week when you fall behind in your tasks, leading to sudden setbacks with unhappy bosses and colleagues, which could temporarily bruise your ego. Tuesday's vibes are incredibly productive, so plow through as much work as possible on that day, especially if you have a deadline approaching. Energies lighten considerably and immediately at the weekend, so schedule a TGIF with friends to lift your spirits. Push yourself outside your comfort zone on Saturday by trying new adventurous things, and you don't need to do a lot of research or planning in advance. Spontaneity will make the day even more exciting, and Sunday's laid back vibes are conducive to socializing and catching up with old friends. That sounds good. So the week starts off a little bit painfully, but things start to level out as the week goes ahead. Advice to get through the week: don't allow molehills to grow into mountains. Try to stay on top of all your responsibilities, because there's nothing worse, is it, when you put something on the long finger and then it just stresses you out. It's always on your mind and you're like, just do it, get it done, release it. And top astrological event of the week, Thursday, lunar T-square between the moon and Leo, opposite Pluto in Aquarius, and square the sun in Taurus. Sometimes it's easier to obey than to go your own way. Tough decisions must be made that may require selling out, but that choice is yours and yours alone. Okay, so interesting energies next week, but enjoy them, especially as you head towards the weekend. So let's see what your cards reveal for you today. And definitely Archangel Michael is in the house for the first two cards anyway. Remember that if you comment on the YouTube video after you've watched it, then you will be in the chance to win your 3-card reading. And you get to ask a question if you please, or if not, then it's just a general reading. It's up to you. So let's get started. So number ones, how are you doing? And remember, you can stick around for the whole card reading. See, does any other card resonate with you? So you got 2 of Michael. And 2 of Michael. You can see the unicorns there. 2 unicorns. They're saying it will be better if you just make a decision over analyzing a problem and finding a compromise. Interesting, because that's kind of what the energy I just read out. Sometimes we just give ourselves such a hard time, don't we, about when we have to make a decision about something, and it just fries your head and you're overthinking and you're worrying and you're getting stressed about it. And it could be like just filling a form out. It could be a job that needs doing. You might have a deadline and you leave it to the last minute, or it could be someone wants you to do something or go somewhere and you just can't make the decision and you're overthinking and it's just becoming a big stress. So just make a decision. What have you got to lose? Where is my book? I lost my book. Here it is. Just make a decision, and it should all turn out perfectly for you. So let's say 2 of Michael. Right. It will all feel better if you just make that choice. You're struggling with a decision, either overanalyzing the situation or hoping it will just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. A solution is quite possible, but compromise might be necessary, so search for the middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. Addition means not listening to your inner wisdom, spinning your wheels, and suppressing your emotions. So, number one, is this happening to you? Are you finding it hard to make a decision? Are you finding it hard to talk it out or communicate something with somebody? But it will be such a weight lifted off your shoulders if you would just make this decision. And I know it's hard sometimes, but you are creating so much stress that you don't need. And you could just make a decision and then it will be all better tomorrow. So let's just pick another card. So trust, wealth of knowledge, caring, healing, good advice, someone who understands unconscious motivations, a man in touch with his emotional life, a good friend, a mature, emotionally stable person. So that's King of Cups. So maybe you just need to talk it out with someone who you feel you can trust, who's got some wisdom, who's wise, who you feel comfortable with. This could be a man or a woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, even though it's King of Cups. But this man or this woman can help you, this friend can help you to make your decision or give you advice on whatever it is that you need to make this decision about. You know, because talking things through can make such a difference. By just keeping things in your head, then it just goes round and round and round, and all these thoughts start to appear, unnecessary thoughts and scenarios. So find someone you trust and talk it through, you know, and that will help you so much, and you'll feel so much calmer and in control and clearer about what you need to make your decision about. So don't do it on your own. Go and seek help. I hope that resonates, number ones, with some of you anyway. Thank you. So we move on to number twos. And number twos, you got Ace of Michael. So he's standing up there on top of that mountain with his big sword. And he's saying a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication issues and problems with others. So again, similar energy. You have maybe something that you want to try, or this new idea that's come up for you, and you know you don't know how to progress with it, but maybe it's time to talk it through again with someone who you trust, someone who has some wisdom on the topic or of life experience, but it's basically about making that decision again, you know. And you know, we always come across bumps in the road when we're trying to create something or do something new, you know. It could be even a person just putting you off, you know. So Ace of Michael. And aces are new beginnings, new beginnings moving forward. So let's read this for you. So you've come up with a wonderful new idea. Insight that had previously eluded you shines upon a situation or problem. Now the way forward is clear to you and you move full steam ahead. There is an opportunity here to do things in an entirely new way. Give attention to the details in your plan of action, but also keep an eye on the bigger picture. There could be a bumpy start, but don't let that deter you from continuing to move forward. Clear up any communication problems with others and don't allow misunderstandings to fester. Get to the truth of the matter. Additional meanings, be honest with yourself, look for the silver lining, and don't give up. Don't give up. That always reminds me of that lovely song, You've Still Got Friends. Okay, stop singing. So yeah, so something you have come up with a really good idea, and they're saying don't allow fear or negative influences stop you from doing what you're doing. I just dropped your next card, so pick it up. I picked 3, so I'm going to just shuffle those again. So we'll just see if there's any more clarity we can get for you, number 2s. Okay, the Hermit. Soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, solitude, sanctuary. The process of searching for deeper truths, the currents of universal being flow through me. Patience is a virtue. Okay. So the Hermit is about spirituality. It's about taking time out to think things through, meditate on what it is that you want to manifest in your life. But it's also a very powerful card in like it is. It's about enlightenment and searching for what it is that you really want to bring into your life. So maybe you're thinking of going on a brand new path. Maybe you're thinking of trying something different in your career or in your life, and maybe your body. Maybe you want to try something new in your diet, or maybe you want to like give up meat or sugar or something. And of course, that's not an easy start, because that creates many bumps in the road, because you have to deal with cravings and that kind of stuff. And as it says, yeah, work or maybe relationships. But it's definitely time now to look within and see what's going on within you, what wisdom that you are getting. But yeah, find someone as well, like number 1s, that you can talk to, even if it's your angels and guides, and or a really good friend, if you're just feeling a little bit stuck. But definitely you're on the road to something better, and that's going to benefit you in a healthier, happier, joyful way. So be patient. It'll all be worth it in the end. Whatever your new beginning is, if it just seems daunting or that it's just hard to get there, then just keep going with it, and you will get there in the end. So thank you, number 2s. Good luck. It's exciting. It is exciting. Okay, number 3s, how are you? And you got the wheel, Archangel Jeremiel. And it said, new beginnings, ends of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Okay, so you can see Archangel Jeremiel, he's got the wheel. Things are turning, things are coming. So this is a major card, new beginnings. In actual fact, the 3 cards kind of work well together. So overthinking with number 1s, kind of starting something new with number 2s, but sometimes there's bumps in the road. And then the wheel is number 10, where things are starting to change and move. And I'll read it for you now. So exciting changes are coming. The wheel spins with the power of life and turns to bring you prosperous new opportunities. If you've been finding it difficult to get your plans off the ground, that will change now. A sudden movement forward is likely. While the idea of change can sometimes be worrying to people, you must trust and know that the universe wants you to be happy. Unexpected events are meant to point you in the direction that will bring you a more joyful and fulfilling life. If you feel uncertain, ask Archangel Jeremiel to give you a clear understanding of where you're headed. Additional meanings, a fresh start, optimism for the future, and the ability to adapt. So that's pretty cool, because yes, that's exactly what the energy is through this whole reading. It's about getting advice, getting some support from someone who can help you. It's about then soul searching with the Hermit and Ace of Michael, new beginnings, and then finally the big push is on for new beginnings to start, and the delays are over, and you feel much happier with what's happening in your life. So love that. So I'm just going to pick you your extra card number 3s, just to get some clarification. So yeah, so we have 5 of Pentacles, which is completely opposite to the Wheel. But what I feel with this, it's like temporary financial hardship, negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you, adversity, struggle, hardship, bad luck, homelessness, poverty, unemployment. But this is the kind of mindset that stops you from experiencing the Wheel, the new beginnings, and why sometimes we get stuck. Now, if you look at the world, there's a lot of this going on. So you may well be, listening to this reading and thinking, oh, yeah, right. New beginnings, financial security, happiness, joy. And you might be going, well, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it all. I actually just feel like nothing's going to change and I'm always going to feel hardship in my life. And that it's never going to be your turn to be happy. But the Wheel is saying, yes, it is. It is going to be your turn to be happy. But you have to change that negative thinking, that poverty thought. And that's the problem when you're stuck in that, and you're looking at the world around you and you're hearing about all these people that are struggling to keep a roof over their heads and to buy food and to heat their houses, and it shouldn't be like that, because there is enough for everybody in this world. But when you're in that mindset, it really does create that energy around you. So this card is saying, you are in with a great chance of a new beginning and a happier, more prosperous, abundant life. But just try and let go of that poverty thought, because no one's meant to feel or experience that in their life. It's just it's so controlled by higher powers. So get that affirmation journal out, start praying and visualizing and doing all the things that will work for you. And I know it's hard to get started, but just try, because there's so much good stuff out there waiting for you, number 3s and number 2s and number 1s. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading and that you have a wonderful week ahead. Don't forget to comment to be in a chance to win your 3-card reading, and get some rest, because the week ahead, the energy will get better and better as it goes on. But I'll see you during the week, hopefully, for your midweek reading, and sending you loads of love and kisses. And I will see you soon. Bye.